So this is where my hair is at now. Hey, won't you look at that? It's the 8th wonder of the world, my natural hair color. I did what I could to get all that red out. So one thing you're going to need is hair dye, of course. We have the Chroma 6 Vivid, and I use the Special Effects Atomic Pink. Don't forget your gloves. You will need that. Brushes. And a bowl. Shout out to Professional PT for this lovely shirt. So you should try to prevent mess. Put cardboard down because it gives you more working space. So the first thing I did is section it into 3 sections because I'm doing 3 different colors. If you're doing one color, you can just go at it. Like, it doesn't really matter where you start or where you put the color, but I was trying to do something more specific this time. Give myself a little mohawk of some sort. It's a ridiculous everyday look, but it's pretty cool. So gloves. They are not my favorite thing in the world, but they prevent some mess. So put the stuff in the bowl. Kind of looks like this, brains and stuff. Now we just go to town. Normally, like, yes, do little sections at a time, but I'm not the most conventional person, so I just put it, like, on the roots first. And all you do is just paint. It's not that hard. Just make sure you don't, like, miss a spot, and you're good. Oh, see, look at how good I am at not missing a spot. I get myself. A pro tip, the sooner you get the dye off your face, the less likely it'll stain. I am glad to have long hair. Like, it makes things a little easier, but also a little tougher. You never know how much hair dye you actually need. I did not. I was afraid that I didn't have enough for the purple because I was using just what was left over. And it ended up working okay, but I was still like, oh, I have another color that's the same that I could, like, use, but I didn't have to use it. So now I'm using the lazy method of just brushing it through and working it through with my hands. I don't know if professional stylists, like, do this. I've seen some, or hate that I'm doing it this way. Some people might be cringing at this point. Don't worry, there's going to be more cringing coming. Just working it in there. As long as it gets on the hair and gets in the hair, you're good. You can use the brush. You can literally not even bother with the brush. Just put it in your hand, put it on your head, and just go. Just working it in. Working it in. Yep. Just get all that section. All the section. Make it all pink. Comb it. Drop the comb. Keep trying to comb it through. Working it, working it. Then I put into it a little bun. And out of the way, clean as you go. Now, on to my second color. This one was the Wild Orchid. How many of you guys have been staring at the smiley face on the wall? Not that you guys should be so surprised, but yes, I've got bath crayons. And there are lots of doodles inside the shower. Because, you know, I'm like a grown-up and stuff. With pink and purple hair. So you just paint it. And there's really not much left to say about the process. You know, you just work it through. You make sure that the hair gets nice and saturated and wet. And, you just do it. I did the pink first, because this is a really messy process. If I would have done purple and gotten purple anywhere, it could have gotten on my pink section, and you don't want that. So I usually do my lightest color first, then, you know, I go gradually darker with what colors I am touching and dealing with. Because as you can see, I am a very messy person. I mean, I try not to be, but I have it all over my neck by now. And that's just like what comes with this, like doing the long hair, doing it by yourself, you know, not being able to see what you're doing really and just kind of taking a guess. I'm sure I missed some spots. I haven't found it, but I did it myself, you know. I really don't care. It's hair. I'm not a professional. I do this for fun. I change it up on average every 3 months. You know, have fun with it, guys. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Unless you straight up ruin your hair, and therefore that is a big deal. Game over. Hey, look at how lovely that is. I gotta keep working. I can't care. Ugh. How did I even get it there? So this video is a rather long one. I'd like to keep them under 5 minutes, but this process took me a good hour to just put the hair dye on. So I tried to shorten it as much as I could. I mean, we're at 500% speed right now. Just working it through, just get everything. The purple, I was really scared that I wasn't going to have enough color, so I just did what I could, and so when I saw that I had more color, like, then I really saturated on. Mixing colors is fine as long as it's like the same kind. Like, I'm using all of the straight pigment, semi-permanent colors, all different lines, 3 different lines. Obviously, if you're using like a bunch of different Manic Panics, you can like put them together and it's not going to be a problem. And we are done. And I am a mess. Not a surprise. Like, really? So now what I do is I put on a shower cap to keep me from transferring it to anything else in the house. I'm a mess. How did I even do this? I amaze myself sometimes, I really do. Now I go sit around for an hour and add heat every once in a while to let it set. And voila! I got my pink, and I've got my in-between purple and my dark purple. And yes, my roots are darker. It'll do for right now, but it's awesome when you like swirl them together. Oh, so much fun, so many creations. I hope you guys liked it. That's how I dyed my hair. This is what you are in for. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it.